Rape. What was Inez Garcia supposed to do for the man who declared war on her body? The man who carved a combat zone between her breasts? Was she supposed to lick crabs from his hairy ass? Kiss every pimple on his butt? Blow hot breath on his big toe? Draw back the corners of her vagina and hee-haw like a California burro? This being wartime for Inez, she stood facing the knife, the insults, and her own smell drying on the penis of the man who raped her. She stood with a rifle in her hand, doing what a Defense Department will do in times of war. And when the man started grunting and panting and wobbling forward like a giant hog, she pumped lead into his 300 pounds of shaking flesh, sent it flying to the Virgin of Guadalupe, then celebrated Day of the Dead Rapist Punk. And just what the else was she supposed to do? And what was Joanne Little supposed to do for the man who declared war on her life? Was she supposed to tongue his encrusted toilet stool lips, suck the numbers off of his tin badge, choke on his claptrap balls, squeeze on his nub of rotten maggots and sing, "God bless America, thank you for fucking my life away"? This being wartime for Joanne, she did what a Defense Department will do in times of war. And when the piss-drinking, shit-sniffing guard said, "I'm going to make you wish you were dead, black bitch, come here," Joanne came down with an ice pick in the SWAT freak motherfucker's chest. Yes, in the fat neck of that racist policeman, Joanne did the dance of the ice picks. And once again, from coast to coast, house to house, we celebrated Day of the Dead Rapist Punk. And just what the else were we supposed to do?
There are a lot of edges. Edges could be some very mysterious, isolated spots in the world. I mean, you have the edges of rivers, you have the edges of oceans, these are the places where you walk, these are places where you go to be alone. You are alone. But there's something about when you put cutting edge, and that becomes an art term, and I think it sort of implies that you are being very aggressive about being yourself, and that might put you in confrontation with something that is not quite on the edge, or it is a device used for conversation. But edges can be very mysterious places in the world.